we got a little bit of a surprise announcement coming from PlayStation and Activision, because Modern Warfare Remastered, which was, well, a pre-order bonus for Infinite Warfare and then later released as a standalone game, is now free to play for the next month on PlayStation 4. We all know Activision and PlayStation, they've got that special relationship going on. Obviously, people don't like it because, well, of course, good reasons. It affects, the updates and stuff like that going forward for the newer games like Black Ops 4. But this means that PlayStation Plus users can now download Modern Warfare Remastered for free after March 5th. So like I said, it'll start on March 5th and then it'll go through the date in April. The first Tuesday is usually when they end stuff like that, so get excited, folks. If you don't have Modern Warfare Remastered and you're wanting to play a great Call of Duty game, here is your shot. Because, let's be honest, Modern Warfare Remastered is probably the best Call of Duty on current-gen consoles. At least in my opinion. I know Black Ops 3 is obviously up there, everyone loves that game, but Modern Warfare Remastered primarily because it's set in COD 4, obviously. It's, a golden age game for Call of Duty, completely brought up with updated graphics and things like that, and it's the only real modern boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty game we've gotten for the current gen. Realistically, it's the closest thing that most of us really want in Call of Duty, at least for what we have now. So if you've never played Modern Warfare Remastered, it is a complete remaster of Call of Duty 4. That means it has the full campaign and then of course the multiplayer. But on top of that, it has plenty of new content, and this has always been controversial, but I've never really minded the new content in Modern Warfare Remastered because the camos were actually pretty awesome for the guns, and then of course the DLC weapons came, but number one, they were never really in supply drops, at least from what I know, you couldn't get weapons from the supply drops, but on top of that, it wasn't like they could really be the most overpowered weapons in the game, because everyone had access to stopping power M16s, which were a one-burst gun. So the game is pretty good. It's got a lot of classic and iconic Call of Duty maps to it, and if it's, something you've been wanting to do to play a classic playing Call of Duty game with boots on the ground gameplay, of course, it is something that you're going to want to hop into. But something I really want to point out today is that this, I think, is a major indicator for the next Call of Duty title. Now, we all know Modern Warfare Remastered was initially just a pre-order bonus for Infinite Warfare, but of course it became a standalone game, and it's definitely one of the favorite Call of Duties on console for the current gen, at least from what I can understand from people who've played it and stuff like that. Personally, it is my favorite, but think about this. So this year, obviously, Infinity Ward is coming out with Call of Duty 2019, which is heavily speculated and pretty much almost confirmed to be Modern Warfare 4, of course, rooted in the series history and stuff like that. But of course, there's also speculation that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered will also be coming with that. And there is a lot of reason to believe that. There's a lot of information that's saying yes, including industry insiders like the Woo Lad saying so. But what this really proves with Modern Warfare Remastered becoming free to play is that it's nothing but a marketing ploy by Activision, and that you can expect a Modern Warfare 4 coming this year. Now, the real reason I say that is because this isn't the first time something like this has happened. So obviously, they're bringing Modern Warfare Remastered out. They want people to come in, they want people to download it, they want them playing it. Not only are they going to make a shit ton of money off of the supply drops and stuff like that, because, let's be honest, people are going to buy them. They're going to make a bunch of revenue off of this older game. They're going to get people playing Call of Duty again, and like we saw with Black Ops 3 becoming free to play on just PlayStation 4 for a month, it ended up raising the overall quote-unquote sales count over 50 million players. With Modern Warfare Remastered, I think something similar can happen, and on top of that, I think it can actually even be better, because in reality, more people are going to be wanting to play a Modern Warfare game than Black Ops 3, at least from what I can understand. But it's a big marketing ploy by Activision in that regard, but also, you will remember that in July of 2018, Black Ops 3 became free to play for PlayStation Plus users for the whole month. They did this primarily to promote Black Ops 4. They got people in on Black Ops 3, of course, made money in supply drops just like they would in MWR, but on top of that, they had people playing Black Ops games for free, getting them interested and excited for the next Call of Duty game, which obviously ended up being Black Ops 4. But with Modern Warfare Remastered, obviously they're going to have people coming in and playing this game, making their supply drop money, making their money off of it that they wouldn't really be making if they didn't make it free to play. But on top of that, they're going to be getting people playing Modern Warfare and getting excited for the next Modern Warfare, because in reality, by time that this promotion where this game isn't free to play anymore on PlayStation Plus, by time that that's wrapping up in early to mid-April, we're going to go ahead and be just maybe a couple weeks away from the Modern Warfare 4 trailer release, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and 3 Remastered trailer and release. So by getting people playing this game, getting people excited for the next game, they're inadvertently making more money in the future by getting more people buying the next game just by making making an older game free to play. And the proof is it works, folks. It just works. Black Ops 3 going free to play was one of the best things Call of Duty could have done for Black Ops 4 because it got a lot of people excited, and on top of that, it should show Activision that, free to play isn't a bad idea. But in reality, this is a really good thing for the franchise. I mean, fans get a pretty good game. Even if you don't like the supply drops and the weapons, this is definitely one of the most fair, if not the most fair, supply drop system we've ever seen in a Call of Duty. You can pretty easily earn every single item or anything in the game simply just by playing. I mean, you got the credit system, and of course, you open up your supply drops with your keys and things like that, and you can just outright craft and buy items towards collections like, DLC weapons and things like that. So even if you're not a fan of things like that, the supply drop system isn't super intrusive in the game, and then on top of that, even then, the content can't really be that bad, because like I said, Stopping Power M16 was literally a one-burst gun, so nothing really harmful. But it's definitely shown to be a big marketing strategy for Activision, and I'm going to be really honest with you, I think that they're going to continue doing this, because obviously it's working. I mean, literally, the thing just got released like 15 minutes ago by PlayStation saying that it was coming March 5th. It has thousands of likes and thousands of retweets already. People are definitely excited for it, and people are ready to pick this game back up. So the community's excited to play it. I'm excited because I've been playing Modern Warfare Remastered for a while now, and I mean, I can still find lobbies, but the game is pretty stagnant. When it comes down to it, sometimes of the day you're not going to find very many matches, so we're getting another Call of Duty, really, that we can actually play. Because in reality, most of the time, older Call of Duties are harder to find matches in. Really all we have right now is like Black Ops 4, World War II, maybe Black Ops 3, but now you're bringing another Call of Duty experience that people might actually really enjoy to the forefront and letting them get access to it. You're doing a good job at marketing the next game, which let's just announce it, but it's giving people more variety to play. That's a really good thing for the Call of Duty franchise. We all know that they struggle to keep attention, especially leading up and after the release or reveal of the next Call of Duty game. This is a good way to add an extra couple months, or at least another month, up until reveal of the Modern Warfare 4 game to the Call of Duty franchise quote-unquote life cycle where it's actually prominent. So I'm definitely glad to see that, but I think it also hints that we will be seeing Modern Warfare 2 and 3 remastered because, well, they bring back Modern Warfare Remastered. Why would they just remaster one game out of it all? Especially when there's a lot of money to be made off of the other two as well. So, knowing Activision, I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think that it's actually a really good decision, and overall, I think that it's probably the best thing overall for the franchise. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to happen on Xbox or PC. As far as I know, the game will not be coming free to play on either consoles or PC, anything like that. You gotta have PS Plus and be a PlayStation 4 player in order to unlock this deal, but most of that I think boils down to that PlayStation exclusivity. I mean, pretty much everything now revolves around PlayStation when it comes to Call of Duty. Unfortunately, we get the new maps, the new updates, we get all of the new content and stuff for these games a week early. All the esports is basically sponsored by PlayStation. So of course, when it comes down to deciding which games will become free to play, they're going to prioritize PlayStation. That's just unfortunately the truth. I know that's going to disappoint a lot of people who play on Xbox or on PC, but that's just how it is. I know that Modern Warfare 4 Remastered is pretty controversial, primarily because of the DLC pack and, the supply drops and the new weapons and content, but in reality, I think this is something that the community should celebrate. Not only because we get a brand new game, well, not a brand new game, but we get a free game if you don't have it, but on top of that, it's definitely hinting towards something. I don't think it's a coincidence that all the stars magically line up in the sky and show how great of a marketing tactic, how great it is for the community, how it indicates Modern Warfare 4, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. I don't think all these things can line up. There definitely has to be some sort of connection. We've seen it in the past, and I think that we'll probably see it next year with, I would say, probably World War II. When it comes down to Sledgehammer's new game, they'll probably make Sledgehammer's World War II game free to play, and I would think that they would probably set their new game in some sort of pastime era, probably Vietnam. I would like to see that. So in reality, this is all just really a newer marketing ploy, because we didn't see things like this back in 2009. I mean, when they were bringing out Modern Warfare 2, they didn't make the Xbox Marketplace have the original COD 4 game free to play or anything. We've only really seen this in the last 2 years, well, basically the last year. So I just wanted to bring you this quick update video and let you guys know, if you don't follow PlayStation on Twitter or Facebook or anything and you hadn't known already, but you will have to wait, unfortunately, until March 5th. That's not that far though. You basically got a week. So I hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. I think this is a good move forward, and I think it's definitely hinting towards something. If you are definitely excited about this, make sure to hit the like button. Tell me what you think down below. Do you like Modern Warfare Remastered? Are you glad to see it free to play? Personally, I am, just because, well, I can find lobbies again, and I can get gameplay from it a lot easier, and I can just simply enjoy the game. So that's definitely going to be nice. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my brand new content. On top of that, I'm constantly over there talking about Call of Duty and Modern Warfare Remastered, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and MW4. So if that's something that interests you and you want updates a little bit quicker that I can get a YouTube video done, great reason to follow me. Thank you for 5,000 followers over there. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on down there. Just updated that as well. And yeah, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, hopping back into some Modern Warfare Remastered, possibly doing some sub-lobbies soon, waiting on Modern Warfare 4's announcement, which this is hinting towards, so that's actually the first time I think I've doubled that up. Anyways, doing all that, and signing out.